Today is gonna get a little deeper than the usual. We back to school. We're gonna have to learn some stuff. I've been hit with some knowledge. I got time to think it over to make sure I can explain this pretty well to you guys. We're gonna talk about the racist demon, the racist demon. You know, the racism. First, to those who, how many of you folks have you ever experienced racism? That's the first question I'll ask. Have you ever experienced it? Now, if you have experienced racism, right? Doesn't it look the same? The same feeling, the same looks. Like when they're distributing that hate, right? For your color. Like the look on their faces, isn't it the same? Like if it's just one time that you experienced it and then you probably won't notice it. But if you experience racism a couple of times, more than once, and I'm not talking about the things that we look at, the shows and everything, and it's and you know what we hear in the news and what we're dealing with in the news. Yeah, that might be racism, but we weren't there. We don't know the full story of all those situations. I'm talking about you personally going through that. Now, if you personally go through that, you know that look that they have when they're looking at you? Or when they're talking? It's all the same. It's like, it's the same to the point that you could recognize that shit from a mile away. It's the same looks. The same looks that you get, you know. The same type of talk that you hear, you know. And I came to an idea, thought, like, and I'm adding in the Bible and God, the truth and all that, and I added in, and I asked myself, why is it the same looks, the same type of treatment, the same look that they give you? You know what I'm saying? It's so noticeable. And I was reading up demons and how they enter you, right? And it's a specific demon. So think of it like certain demons bring certain thoughts and stuff like that. So let's say this demon that we have that's around, and let's say the hate demon, the racist demon. It's the same demon. No matter what, it's the same demon because you can notice it. It looks the same in everybody. Right? So, for instance, people that don't like black people, you know what I'm saying? I've been around a lot of them. And you could tell, and they got that same feel. It gives you the same feeling. They have the same expressions. They have the same talk. You know? It's not like they're racist in a different way. It's so similar. I believe that's one demon, and the demon can enter us all. You know? Yes, enter us all. Because we have racist people in all races, you know, right? There's black racist people, white racist people, Spanish, Chinese. I mean, it goes all around. But the one thing about that is it all looks the same. So that one demon is traveling within us, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago, and I was just like, you know what? You know that funny thing that when you experience hate or racism, After a little while, you start to feel the same demon in you with whoever treated you that way, you know? So if they were racist to you, let's say if white people were racist to you, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not the first time, maybe not the second time, but after a couple of times, or maybe even if it was the first time, you open yourself up to that demon entering you. You open yourself up to that demon entering you, and you acting the same way and feeling the same exact way as they did without even seeing it happen. Just want you folks to know that when you hear those stories, because it looks like it's on the news, and it looks like they're pushing that mindset. They're trying to push that racist thing in the media. Like they're putting out everything, all the information about these racists that you can look at, and then it makes you feel a certain type of way. And the last couple of I put out a video on I forgot what's her name, a missing girl, Dennis, and the father was speaking, and it's a sad story, but he was saying that he doesn't think that he thinks that if his daughter was white, they would treat that missing person situation different. I'm not saying if it's true or not, but the fact that they're pushing this, they're putting this all on social media, exposing this, they want that feeling out there. They want that feeling out there. They want you to feel a certain type of way about the system and how it's going with blacks, and they want the blacks to open up. They want us to open up a hate in our heart so that the demon can enter us. So that's the only way. That's the only way it can enter. It got to make you feel a certain type of way when these situations happen. And you feel a certain type of situation, that racist bug, and it fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. We start thinking about the past and everything, the slave, everything, and it opens us up negatively. It opened like a spiritual portal. Just imagine like a spiritual portal that you open up within yourself because you're feeling that hate. And that's the only way the demon can enter you. So if it doesn't work the first time, doesn't work the second time, oh, you know what? Because, black people are really loving people. That's how I see it. We've been through a lot, but we still love. We still care. I can see it. But it's like that demon is trying to enter you so fucking bad to the point that they're just putting all this out. They want you to feel a certain type of way. They want that. Because once you feel that type of way and you got that hate in your blood, that's when the demon comes in. That's how you open yourself up to the demon. So you can feel a certain type of way about all this news and this information that's coming out, You can. It's not like we shouldn't feel it. But don't turn it to hate. Don't open up that portal for a demon to enter, and then you start feeling the same exact way that a racist person feel about you. That's the trick. Because once you feel like a racist person does, if you feel racist with any other race, and I don't give a fuck what your reason is, or what they're racist with us, that doesn't make you better. Now, you're with them. Now, you're the same as them. And I see a couple of people that I know that fell to that trap and probably don't experience as much hate. They probably don't experience it like firsthand. But they see the news, they watching movies, and falling into that trap. Their heart opens up in the dark side. It's opening up a dark side of your heart. And when it opens up and you feel that hate and you feeling like that, how we all felt at one time or another. You know, most of us. You know, especially when you watch them slavery movies, that shit opens up something in your heart. It makes you feel a certain type of way, a certain type of hatred that just opens up, and it just starts. It starts there when you feel a certain type of way, not when they feel a certain type of way about you. You don't have that. You don't have it initially. I know people that didn't have it. They have it now. They feel a certain type of way about it now. But back then, they didn't feel it. It was like, damn, those people, man, forget it. You know, whatever. Keep moving, respecting whatever, white people. Because, you know, I was chilling with a majority of blacks, you know, at the time. And, you know, when I was on this wave. So you folks, it's a trick. It's a devil's trick to make you feel, and you feel justified about how you feel because you can always go back, slaves, the things I dealt with, the way I've been treated. So let me be like that. Let me be that. No, that's the trick, because now you are like them, and you're not your individual, unique self. That's the way to get you off your path. Why would you, if you hate being treated a certain type of way, why would you treat that person like that? Anyone like that? If you hate it, you hate when somebody acts like that. You hate that person for acting like that, right? Hate. You hate that way so much that now you're doing it. So do you really hate that? You turned to hate, like you what happened was, like, you disliked it, you don't like it, you don't like being treated like that, you don't like being feeling like that, you know, the feelings that the enemy, the demon, is coming out to you with that, and here you go doing it back. You're doing the same exact thing. So what that mean? That means you fell to the trap. You're doing shit you don't like. You hate that. But here you go feeling the same way and then justify it because they're doing it to you. So you don't really hate that then. You don't really hate that. What is it then? You got to think deeply about why don't you like white people, or why are you racist now? Why do you feel the same hate that was being pushed towards you? The hate was being pushed towards you, and now you feel the same hate and you're pushing it towards them? So how are you better? Who cares about the stories that's being put out there? Who cares about that? Those stories are being put out there purposely so you can feel that way, so you can open your heart up to that negativity, so that the demon can slip in, and now you have a fucking demon inside of you and don't even realize it. That's the trick. You got to recognize the demon. You got to recognize, oh shit, this person, this, that, whatever. I don't like that. Why would I join that shit? Holla.